In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and merciful, dear guys, Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Zahid Zulfiqar, PhD Sociology. I warmly welcome to all of you in my YouTube channel, Voice of Sociology. Dear students, in this channel you will be able to understand the basic concepts of sociology. It will be very helpful for the beginners.
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and merciful, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we are going to discussing the biological perspective of deviance, and this theory was given by the Cesar Lombroso, whose period was 1835 to 1909. There are different perspectives of the deviance and crime. So today we are going to discussing about the biological perspective of deviance given by the Cesar Lombroso. Cesar Lombroso was an Italian army psychiatrist who was impressed from Darwinism. Darwinism is also school of thought. So different sociologists, criminologists impressed from the Darwinism. So Darwinism main focus was the survival of the fittest. So we can discuss this chapter another lecture. So he believed that he could distinguish about criminal. They were identifiable. He contended by physical characteristic common to criminal but not shared by the wider population. Lombroso research consisted of recording anatomical and physiological measurements from thousands of living and dead Italian soldiers and prisoners. He studied included the length of arms and fingers, facial features, amount of body hair, distance between the eye, and even measurement of brain, bones, and internal organs. So this was a great work done by the Cesar Lombroso in his lifespan. Okay, this was very deep study of the criminals and the deviant people about the biological characteristics of the criminal and the non-criminal. So Lombroso concluded that the criminal man was atavistic or less evolved and closer to apes than were non-criminal, and shared 5 or more physical characteristics on the list of stigmata he developed. His list included large jaws, high cheekbones, handle-shaped ears, insensitivity to pain, and good eyesight, as well as characteristics such as excessive laziness, sexual drive, and craving for evil. So these 5 characteristics are the characteristic of the criminals identified by the Lombroso in his research. If these 5 characteristics are found in majority of the cases in evidence. So Lombroso used his data to argue that criminality was instinctual. A subsequent study of women resulted in similar conclusion about female criminality. Female war criminals were, however, fewer in number and more difficult to because this society, gendered society and patriarchal society, want to see women conformist and anti-criminal. So William Sheldon extended the work of the Lombroso. According to him, he concluded in his study that muscular bodies, which he associated with the aggression, indicated a criminal type. Sheldon and Lerroux, 1950 and 1956, expanded on Sheldon work, adding more factors to consider. Other biological factor studies in relation to the deviance, including chromosomal abnormality, biochemical substance, cognitive defects, and birth complications. Researchers have even drawn from the field of psychophysiology, the science that deals with the interplay between psychological and physiological processes, consider variables such as the electrical activity of the skin and heart rate. Thank you very much for your patience to listen me. Inshallah, in the next lecture I'll discuss the structure of functionalist school of thought of